Hey folks, Doug Blake with Body Design University. Let me ask you a question. Have you been searching for a way to elevate your client's heart rate quicker, more efficiently, more effectively than perhaps the way you're doing it now? Well, I got one great tip for you. I use it every time I train, or at least a variation of it. It's called Peripheral Heart Action Training, or PHA training. Now, technically, PHA, or Peripheral Heart Action Training, technically means that you train lower body exercise movement, and then you do an upper body movement. So you go back and forth, right? Lower body, upper body. You can do supersets, whatever the case is. But the idea is that you're working a lower body movement. So you're training muscles of the legs, right? The glutes, the quads, and the hams. And then the next exercise you do puts higher muscular action demand on muscles of the upper body. So for instance, you could be doing shoulder presses, and then you would put that down, you would do squats. You get the idea. So PHA, or Peripheral Heart Action, many different varieties, variations of the basic concept, which is to force the heart, right, to pump in a unique way, or at least from the standpoint of what muscles are being worked, to increase heart rate and to strengthen the cardiovascular and cardiorespiratory system in a unique and different way. It's something that you can throw into every workout, or you can just throw it in as an addition to your normal standard training. By the way, getting on a treadmill, getting on a spin bike, or any type of equipment that trains specifically just the legs is great. We're not talking about in place of, we're talking about in addition to, or sometimes changing it up a little bit. So PHA, Peripheral Heart Action. Let me give you the tip, okay, the way I do it. Normally, I will do 2 exercises at the same time. Yes. So the way I do it, I have a spin bike, so I'm able to get on the spin bike and I'm spinning, right? And I'm doing my thing, and my heart rate goes up, okay? And then guess what I do? Yeah, I have dumbbells. So I literally will do side lateral raises while I'm doing the bike. You could do the same thing on the treadmill. If you got the treadmill, you would raise your elevation, okay? And then do dumbbell curls or presses. Now, please keep in mind, there are safety issues that go along with the treadmill, obviously. So please don't be clanging the dumbbells up alongside. The point is that what I want you to think about or consider is combining a lower body exercise, cardiorespiratory type of exercise, with an upper body movement. That is the tip. Be very careful when you do this. And it's a, I almost say it's critical. You should have it no matter what, but always use a heart rate monitor so you can actually see and gauge how high an individual's heart rate is going. Somebody that's not fit, if you have them on a bike or whatever, spin bike, or even if you're just doing squats, remember, you can do squats combo with shoulder presses. That's got peripheral heart action elements to it, right? So just keep that in mind. You can do squats, lunges while you're doing dumbbell curls, because your heart now is being asked to supply blood at a higher level of volume to both the legs from the lunges and now to the biceps. Your heart rate goes up pretty significantly. So that's why always a good idea. My recommendation is do not train people unless they are wearing heart rate monitors, especially unfit individuals. The more fit, okay, well, they can get away with it probably a little bit better. But the idea is what? Lower body movement. It could be the spin bike. It could be the treadmill, but be careful, right? It could be calisthenic movements like squats or lunges, right? And when I mean calisthenic, I mean you're not using any resistance to train the quads, right? So you can do jump squats, jump lunges, things like that. But do that in combination with an upper body movement. Now, again, I use 3 basic upper body movements when I'm doing like the spin bike, which I'm probably going to do here in the next 15 minutes or so, is I'm spinning out, and then I do 3 different exercises, okay, with differing weights, but generally lights. I do lateral raises simultaneously while I'm spinning out, lateral raises, dumbbell presses, and or curls. Now, a lot of that depends on my workout that I did the day before. Just as a for instance, if I did, back and biceps, right, the day before, and now I'm doing a cardio workout, and I'm probably going to be a little bit sore from that, where I'm probably not going to be doing the dumbbell curls. I'm just going to be doing lateral raises and shoulder presses. So that is your pro tip for the week. I hope it's helpful. Remember, be safe with your clients. Heart rate monitor, make sure your biomechanics are technically correct while you're doing these exercises. Like I said, on a treadmill, don't be clanging the weights around. Safety first, but it's a little tip, little idea that you can throw into your workouts when you're training folks to help get that heart rate up a little bit more if that is your goal. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Just let us know how we can be of assistance. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week. Thanks.